Welcome to Millennial Music Suite, the channel where we unpack iconic music moments, pop culture deep dives, and the unfiltered tea behind your faves. Today we're diving into a rumor that's been whispered, hinted at, and memed for years. Did Mariah Carey and Da Brat have more than just a close friendship? Let's get into it. The rumors surrounding Mariah Carey and Da Brat's relationship didn't just come from their frequent collaborations, or how inseparable they seemed in the early 2000s. They really picked up steam thanks to some very observant fans. One moment that gets mentioned a lot is from Da Brat's 2003 music video for I'm in Love with You, featuring Cherish. At exactly 3:05 into the video, you can hear Da Brat ad-lib MC, yes, as in Mariah Carey, in the background vocals. It's subtle, but it's there. And that's not all. Around the 1:17 mark, Mariah herself appears in the video, not as a feature, not as a cameo, just casually dancing through the camera's line of sight. She's not officially credited, but she's there. It's not a music industry norm for huge pop stars to just pop up like that unless something, or someone, deeper is involved. To fans, this wasn't just a cameo, it was a wink. Let's talk about the vibes. Mariah and Da Brat weren't just hanging out, they were everywhere together. They wore coordinated outfits, shared vacations, went live on radio together, and always seemed to be in sync. Da Brat has even said in interviews that she would crash at Mariah's house, and that they'd watch TV, drink, and stay up all night, like besties. But it always sounded cozier than most celeb friendships. Their chemistry was undeniable. The way they looked at each other, their body language, it gave more than just friendship. On fan forums, Reddit, Twitter, even Tumblr, people were connecting dots. One common theory is that Da Brat has always been protective of Mariah, especially during the Tommy Mottola era, and fans think they bonded deeply during that traumatic time. Others have pointed out that Mariah's songs during their era together, like Clown and Subtle Invitation, might have been inspired by real-life love and heartbreak. And some fans swear those lyrics had layers. To this day, people still ask about Mariah and Da Brat's relationship. Neither of them has outright confirmed or denied anything beyond friendship, but context matters. In 2020, Da Brat came out publicly in an emotional Instagram post celebrating her then-girlfriend, now wife, Jessica Judy Dupart. She admitted that for years she was afraid to be open about her sexuality, both because of industry pressure and personal trauma. But when she came out, fans circled right back to her history with Mariah. Many started revisiting old interviews, lyrics, and videos with fresh eyes. Could their bond have been something deeper and just hidden in plain sight? Maybe, maybe not. But what's clear is that the intimacy they shared left a lasting impression, one that people still talk about decades later. Here's the thing, labels aren't always the full story. For Da Brat, coming out later in life helped her embrace love openly. But back in the early 2000s, things were different, especially for Black women in hip-hop. If she did have a deeper connection with Mariah, it makes sense they'd keep it private. And for Mariah, she's always been cryptic and poetic in her art. Maybe the stories we read between the lines are exactly where they were meant to live, in the music, the glances, the moments. Whatever the truth, their connection was real. And in a pop culture world full of fakery, that's what makes this rumored love story feel so authentic. Thanks for watching Millennial Music Suite, where nostalgia meets deep dives. If you loved this look into Mariah and Da Brat's connection, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with your take. Were they just besties? Or was there more behind the glitter? Hit that bell so you never miss the next music mystery or pop culture moment.